Bay Bridge spanning from San Francisco to Oakland. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to bat. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Ariza the 3 and Jones the 4. Harden out there with the Wizard, and it's Dedmon in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Warriors on D, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Here's Thompson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Curry. And Jones pulls it down.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Rockets on defense. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, it was tough to see that one coming, really, because I thought that was a game they were going to win. The final score really caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, but I think they really tightened up at the end, Steve. I think they were trying too hard to avoid the upset instead of focusing on going after the win.
Free throw line jump shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Barnes, averaging 12 points a game. Curry dishes to Thompson. Offensive rebound. Gortat uses the glass to finish the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Dish out to Dedmon. Up top, Fry. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him.
I'm not sure how I like this. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there. And I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now, here is Harden. He had 15 points last out. Jones for 3. Here's Dedmon.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
You know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
No good from Lee. Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Can't get it to go. Curry with the defensive effort. The Warriors leading. Thompson right side. On the mark with the 15-footer. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fry passes to Harden. Jones sends the pick for Harden. Outside, Jones. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Dedmon's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Now, here's Curry. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And a phenomenal showing on the boards. His rebounding was a huge factor. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Harden outside. Ariza sends a screen for Harden. He dishes it to Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Ariza's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket. And let's quickly take a look at some stats. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Now, here is Harden, averaging 20 points per game. He feeds it to Dedmon. Back to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 6.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've got. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Curry's shot is good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. Down low, here's Jones. Takes it out to Ariza. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it fly. Harden, no good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And the jam by David Lee.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Ariza a screen on Curry. Fry dishes to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Jones kicks to Harden. Ariza with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And here's Fry from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
What a start to this game. The offense is so dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Thompson passes to Barnes. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. No good. Good work defensively by Jones. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's the pass to Fry. 1:27 left in the first quarter. And the basket by Jones.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Gorge out with the screen for Curry. Now, here is Gorge. Not a lot of room. It's Curry with the drive. That one goes. Count.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to not allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala has checked in for Gortat. Matthews comes in for Thompson. And Ray McCall. Subbed in for Steph Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Matthews. Here's McCallum. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
Fry passes to McDaniel. And Fry kicks to Covington. Passes to Fry. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Fry's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's McCallum, averaging 6 points per contest. There's a screen. And stolen by Fry. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Iguodala and Barnes swatted in at the folds. Ray McCollum out there with Matthews. And it's Lee in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Lakers just played phenomenal. He had 27 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. Really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight. His teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
The offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
There's a good screen in the corner. Nicholson with it. And another 3 for Houston.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Here's McCallum, guarded by Fry. McCallum misses. Houston leading by 4. Here's Covington, and the layup's good off the glass. Covington's got his first bucket in this one. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The feed to Matthews. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. Force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Love jumper, and the Warriors take on 2 more. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, Fry. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. I mean, he was racking up steals left and right.
And here's Matthews. Screen by Lee. Off the screen. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from McCallum.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
They set the pick. Fry passes to McDaniel. The inside. Runner is off.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
McCallum dishes to Barnes. Off the left rim and out.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Covington. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And McCallum jump hits to lead, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And he gets it to go. Nicholson's got 5 points now this quarter. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And some changes here for the Warriors. Gortat's checked in for Lee. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Ray McCallum. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. There was something else he mentioned, too. He wants them to utilize the pick and roll as much as possible in their coming possessions. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Fry, following the basket by Stephen Curry. 6 to shoot. Inside runner. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. It's so important in a tight game.
And now look at Stephen Curry here. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
And you know, it's easy to see why, too. I mean, with the way he's always attacking with the ball on offense, wow.
Jones trying to get open, and he gets it to go.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Loses his man off the screen. And lays it up and in. Curry's got 12 in the game.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Rockets score. Warriors trailed by 4. Up top, Curry, guarded by Fry. And the jam by Steph Curry. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Fry with the ball. 13 points in the game. Vicious to Moniunas. And Fry slams it in. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last tunnel, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Rockets leading by 4. And Gortat over to help. Now, here's Fry. He's covered by Thompson. And he gets it to go. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Jones with the screen on Curry. Here's Fry, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Now, here's Ariza. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Thompson comes with the double team. And here's Fry from the arc. They get it back. Moniunas banked in off the glass.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now, here's Curry. 14 points for him. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked by Fry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Here's Harden on the wing. Now, here's Fry. Kicks it to Ariza. There's Dedmon. No good, trying to beat the buzzer.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead.
Just a moment. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
So on the floor for Houston. Fry in at point guard. Ariza the 3 and Jones the 4. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Harden. Now here's Fry. 5 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson outside. Pass to Barnes. Pass to Curry. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ariza goes in. Here's Fry. Banked in off the glass. Fry's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Rockets. Warriors trailed by 10. Thompson passes to Barnes. Feeds it to Lee. He kicks to Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Now, here's Fry. 19 points in the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ariza kicks to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. Curry with the steal. Count the bucket. Curry's got 16.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. Fry, good.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And the Warriors making a change here. Matthews is checked in.
And let's take a look now. Stephen Curry's numbers. Him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate. That's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve. Someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Now, here's Ariza. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Ariza dishes to Fry. Harden outside. Harden gets a screen from Fry. It's Harden with the drive. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Lee sets a screen for Matthews. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Matthews has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Lee with a solid pick that time.
Jones with the screen on Curry. Here's Fry. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And that one hits back iron. Rockets leading by 8 to the inside. Riza, and he throws it down hard with one hand. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Curry. The Rockets making the shot. Lee kicks to Curry. Here's the dish to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense sagged off, and he did not rise up and bury that 3.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Klay Thompson, and Ray McCallum subbed in for Curry. Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him. McDaniel the pass to Fry. Here's Harden on the wing. Beyond the arc. The Rockets again can't hit.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Iguodala dishes to Gortat. Back to Iguodala. Here's McCallum, guarded by Fry. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden against Matthews. Clock at 6. 6 that one from the post. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Harden outside, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. 5th is Marcin Gortat.
He's put on an unbelievable show, rebounding the basketball of late, using that strength in his body so effectively.
And McCallum kicks to Matthews. Now, here is Gortat. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. Gortat's got his 2nd basket. Houston leading by 3. And the pass to McDaniel. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Covington. Another miss by Houston. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question, and this becomes a very big possession here.
Doubled by Fry. And McCallum kicks to Gortat. McCallum the pass to Matthews. Tries again. That one's in there. Rocket lead is protected. Just 1 on the basket from Gortat.
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Gortat.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Matthews. In low to Lee. And he gets it to go. Lee's got 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And so it's Houston with it. They've led by as much as 10. Offensive rebound. Nicholson with the bucket. Warriors trailed by 3. Passes to Canaan. That's good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Here's Fry. David Lee comes up with the rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Matthews on the wing for the lead. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Fry with the ball.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Houston. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. The feet to Harden. Here's Covington. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Covington's got 7.
You know, down there in the low post, where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Here's McCallum. Shot is off. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look. Barn, assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Gortat, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Fry. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now, Fry. And yes, sir, that one drops. Fry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Now, here is Harden. There's a screen. Pulls it from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Curry with it. Guarded by Fry. A shot by Johnson, and no one's around. And it's off from 3-point range. Jones with the screen on Curry. Fry dishes to Jones. With the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively, and he gets the bucket. And that's 17 points for James Harden.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Iguodala. He dishes it to Gortat. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And it's 8 points for Marcin Gortat.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Jones with the screen on Thompson. Jones, the pass to Fry. Some nice passing there by Houston. Pocket 6. Back to Ariza. Shoots it up. And it's Houston with another. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Curry attacking, and the shot is good.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without it.
Now, here's Fry. To the inside. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball, and he gets it to go.
Hey, His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try and get his club out of this hole.
And Fry kicks to Harden. He feeds it to Fry. This is to a reason. Wide open look. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala's got his third rebound on the night. Curry passes to Barnes. Kicks it to Iguodala. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gortat.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Here is Harden after marching Gortat's bucket. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
David Lee's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Now here's Barnes. Clock at 4. It's Curry with the drive, and it's Golden State with another.
Things are really tightening up now as their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Here is Harden. Dedmon dishes to Fry. Pass to Dedmon. He kicks to Fry. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane. Nice option determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
You know he can bounce. Right there, an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree. His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Right side Curry. Lee outside. Thompson sets the pick for Lee. With some arc. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Houston leading by 5. And here is Fry. Harden outside. It's Fry atop the key. It's stolen by Curry. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Harden with it. Out to the right wing. Fry, that's for 2. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, tired legs can affect you with the defensive end. I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, more of it here late.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them. Told his players, we've simply got to play them tight on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And Fry kicks to Harden. A jump hook. Here's Jones. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup and looked like there was some contact. I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Barnes passes to Gortat. Feeds to Curry. The Rockets pull it in. Fry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ariza goes in. Can't drop it in from the right block. Warriors have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Barnes Dishes to Thompson. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Harden with a screen on Crew. Thompson comes with a double team. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on David Lee.
What a performance for Harden. He has 17 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
He's a maestro, Clark. And the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Now, here's Thompson. It's to Curry, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Fry kicks to Harden. Here's the dish to Fry. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Curry attacking, sinks it. Oh, and that... Puts the lead to just 5.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
So they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They pulled off the...
Well, James, it certainly